here we go. I don't know how long it's going to last today. The internet is really struggling. And actually, that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little speed test and figure out just how bad it is. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the chat. Try to answer them as quick as I can and as efficiently as I can. Looks like we're pinging Purdue University, so we'll see what we get down and up. Up's most important. Oh my goodness, that ping is ridiculous. Okay, download. Yeah, pretty slow. Super slow. Upload probably won't reach 1 meg because you need at least 600K to have a steady stream at 480. Yeah, it's not even bare minimum. Hopefully you can hear me. Video is going to be super laggy, super jaggy, but hopefully you can at least hear me. I just wanted to take the opportunity today, go through the assignments we have for today and the rest of the week. Maybe if anybody wants to know, if you have any questions, make sure you put them in chat. It's important that you do the attendance piece. So all of your teachers for all of your class should have an e-attendance assignment every day. Make sure you're putting here, turning that back into them. That's how we're going to be doing attendance over this extended e-learning time. So make sure you're doing that. As far as assignments for today, for my classes, web design, do your blogs like normal. Badge check on Thursday. Personal finance, there's a test today. You can use your resources. Obviously, you're at home. You can kind of look up answers if you can find them. It's just whatever initiative you want to take with that, and it's only open for today. Computer science, we're on day 3 of 3.3.1. So be working through your backlog, trying to create your user story, and get that in. Make sure you get that in. The due date for all this stuff is 8 a.m. the next day. I know my shut-off is 11:59. If you don't hit that, send it to my email. As long as it's in before 8 o'clock the next day, you'll be fine. Radio TV, we got a little different assignment today. We've got 10 words. You'll have 10 words today, 10 words tomorrow. They're vocab words for video production. And what I want you to do is just figure out what they are. Find the definition. Try to use them in a sentence to show me that you understand what they are. Example of today, I think B-roll's on today. So B-roll is the secondary footage that you're getting. So if you're watching a YouTube video of like a phone review, the B-roll would be like the top down, messing with the phone, opening the box, that kind of stuff, not the face-to-face interaction with the reviewer. Okay, that's just secondary footage. So just an example of one of your words today. You got 10 words today, 10 words tomorrow. Then on Thursday, we'll do a quiz. It's not a test, it's only 20 words, just to show that you know what they are. It'll be pretty simple since we're all at home on e-learning. Okay, other than that, really don't have a lot for you. Coronavirus stimulus checks seem to be a thing. As long as you filed a tax return in the past 2 years. I think the only restriction on that is if you owe child support. Because I saw even ex-convicts and stuff like that apply for the stimulus checks. So that's neat. I think it's $1,200, something like that. $500 extra for each kid that you claim as a dependent. That's kind of neat. Like I said, I know the video's probably pretty laggy / jaggy. You're probably only seeing me every other second or so. Oh, and we got stock calling in. Let's add stock in on the call real quick. Morning, Stock. I'm wonderful. How are you?
Running a bit late today, but I'm here.
That's okay. Let me fix this screen real quick. For some reason, it popped you
Okay.
out. Oh, you're on, so you can say hi. We got a couple viewers.
Okay. Hi, everyone. How's e-learning going for everyone?
Well, that's a good question for you too, Stock. How did your attendance piece go yesterday?
Once I figured out that little text box, everything went fine.
Good.
I think I'm good with attendance.
All of your kids didn't have a problem with it?
I noticed initially one person did the assignment, but they failed to do the attendance.
Right.
But when I checked that last night, I saw that. When I checked it again this morning, that individual had done the attendance. So that's probably a good thing for kids to remember. Your attendance and your assignment are two separate things. So make sure that you do both.
Yeah, that's right. What I did for my first day, if the kid forgot to do the attendance, but they did the assignment, I just counted them there. I know that they were present
me
enough
too.
to do the actual assignment, so I was okay with that. Wasn't a problem with me.
Yeah.
So, how was your evening last night?
Evening, I kind of treated myself. I went out to Burger King over in Danville on the south side.
All right.
Because I think quarantining yourself in your car, that's the same as quarantining yourself in your house, right?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Did you treat yourself to
Perfect.
those
So I'm
$1.49 nuggets?
No, I got the Whopper meal and spent $10.
Ooh, oh my. Hey, you're only, what, $3 off of the family meal at that point. Did you see that deal?
Almost.
The
Yeah,
Burger
I
King
did.
family deal is like 5 sandwiches and 3 fries, $12.99.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive.
It'd be pretty sad if I ordered a family meal just for me, though.
Did you get the double Whopper, the regular Whopper, or the Whopper
No, just
Junior?
regular Whopper with cheese, no tomato.
Okay, okay. I can co-sign on that.
Yeah. Well, if I told you the rest of it, you'd have to say no.
Is it that
I got a
Hershey pie?
Coca-Cola. No, didn't get any dessert, but I did get a soda pop.
Okay. Well, I mean, you got the Coke
And I'm
freestyle
drinking.
machine. You need that.
Yeah.
What are you having today?
I
forgot to bring mine down.
So far, I had Frosted Flakes for breakfast. I've got water right now. I have a chiropractor's appointment at 2:00.
Oh my.
So who knows? Maybe I'll go out to Arby's and treat myself to lunch today.
Getting straightened out at 2:00?
Well, as best I can.
Yeah, I've got a doctor's appointment tomorrow as well, so might have to cut the stream a little short tomorrow. Yeah.
I'm one of those people for whom this stay-at-home quarantine, it's not that much different from my normal life.
You're just not at school during the day.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exciting. Exciting news for the school. I got a call from Dr. Smith last night. And apparently the school is planning on creating their own YouTube channel and live streaming events. So like live streaming board meetings and messages from the nurse, like we've seen the videos in our email. Apparently that's going to be on its own YouTube channel in the near future.
Okay.
So he wanted my input because, you know, CHS 247 and the great job our kids have done.
Right.
They've kind of taken notice of that, and they wanted our input. So I thought that was really cool. It's going to be called
Awesome.
1CT, I believe. So kind of the branding they've been going with the last couple of days. Thought that was really cool.
Okay. I could come up with a better name though.
You think? Hey, oh, I saw
Yeah,
your
just
history thing come up on my feed last night on Facebook.
did you listen to it?
I haven't yet. No, I was eating my dinner.
Okay. Anyone, has anyone listened to it? How do I check that?
I have. Oh, what service are you guys using?
I don't know. That's all
Oh,
Joey.
it's a good start. Good start. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe we leave Joey in charge of the analytics then. Oh goodness.
Okay.
You guys are
I
posting
can
in
see we're
multiple
on
places
Spotify.
though.
Yeah, Spotify, iTunes, something with a T.
Something with a T.
Yeah.
There, your window keeps resizing. I'm gonna resize it again real quick. There we go.
Okay.
No, you're good. You don't have to worry about it. I just had to fix something on stream.
Yeah, that's why Joey's in charge of
Right?
the
Well,
podcast.
my upload speed is so slow, Stock, that it's skipping like 80% of my frames. They can hear us,
Yeah.
but it's mostly just like a static image while we're talking. Thank you, AT&T.
Wait, are you on dial-up or DSL?
I mean, you wouldn't really know the difference at this point. I'm supposed to be on DSL, like an asymmetrical connection, but it's bad. Last night it was a little faster, so I don't know. I just might have to change the stream to night. I don't know. I'd rather have it during the day when kids have access to it a little easier and when people are actually working on their e-learning. I noticed that a lot of my kids were turning in their e-learning about noon yesterday. I had a bunch at noon and then a bunch late at night. I don't know if your experience is the same, but yeah.
I really don't check when they and just that they do.
Right? As long as it's done.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, I did a speed test on stream just a second ago, Stock, and it was abysmal. So when I'm streaming in 480 right now, like pretty low, pretty low resolution. Which interesting fact, I think YouTube defaults to in Europe now, and maybe here to try to save on bandwidth. Because if YouTube can limit people's resolution, it limits their bandwidth, and just the figure worldwide that they would free up because of that is astronomical. It's crazy how much they actually do. All right, so
you know what
I'm running a speed test right now. We'll see how bad this is. Go ahead.
Okay. When you say that, here's what I hear: censorship.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they kind of have to censor stuff now due to the articles passed in Europe to where they're actually responsible for the content that creators put on their service instead of, individual responsibility, because that doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
All right. So my download speed is respectable. My ping is stupid. So I won't be playing Overwatch after this. And my upload speed is about half of the minimum requirement for a stream. Oh my goodness. Thanks, AT&T.
Great.
You're the bestest.
Yeah.
Holy moly. That's crazy.
I've got a friend in Indianapolis. He's on Verizon, and Verizon added 15 gigabytes of extra data to everyone's plans for free.
I saw that they added tethering as well to people's accounts for no extra cost. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
You think that'll happen in Covington?
Do you think that'll happen with AT&T?
That's a great point. We need Google Fiber. I need Google Fiber, gigantic fiber straight into my house. I will pay you $200 a month to give me that kind
How
of
about if
internet.
we just center the fiber right in your backyard?
Hey, there we go. You don't
You
know
can be
how
the
many
starting
times
point.
you don't know how many times I've thought about. I've got 1,000 foot of Cat 5e cable. You don't know how many times I've thought about just running that from the elementary school to my house. It's more than once.
Yeah.
I
I was
can make.
visiting Mrs. Smith and her husband once.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're good.
Okay. One of the conversations that they had, he wanted to put up a phone tower in their backyard
A phone
and
tower.
actually have people pay them for using their phone tower.
Does that work?
I don't know. I don't think he ever did it.
Oh well, now I want to put a phone tower in my backyard with a windmill attached.
Yeah. My uncle is big into ham radio operations,
Ooh, okay.
and he has his own antenna in his backyard. The way he's a big man, bigger than you, bigger than me. I mean, not weight, but size. He's just kind of like refrigerated Mary.
Like an old school
But the
just
way
farmer.
exactly,
Okay.
exactly. But the way he shimmy up and down that tower is just incredible.
Yeah, that'd freak me out. Forget that, stock. I tried taking a walk after the stream yesterday and
Yeah.
completely bit it on the road outside of my house. Tripped on a stick, lost my glasses, lost my headphones. Luckily, my cell phone was
no.
saved. Yeah, it was ridiculous. It was pretty stupid. But
Yeah.
it happened. Got a nice little mark on my knee. Just a reminder to not be dumb.
One of the few scars that I have on my knee from a bicycle crash I had.
So this is a couple days ago.
Actually, it was when I was about 5 years old, 5 or 6.
Oh my goodness. The only
Just goofing around on my bike.
I have one scar from my school time. It was middle school. I was stabbed in the hand by a number 2 pencil, and the lead is still embedded in my hand. It's on my first knuckle on my left hand. Is that a cat?
That's Ajax.
Ajax, what's up, my man?
He just likes to be. Come here.
All about the publicity.
He is.
Oh man, love it.
He's a big guy.
I would say so. That's the theme of today's stream. Big guys.
Big guys.
I like it. Now my dogs are upstairs yelling like idiots, so that's where we are. They've actually been pretty decent during stream today. Oh, just got an email from Mr. Nicholas. See what this says. Let me read it real quick.
Oh, I got a call from Miss Davis yesterday.
Did you? She was working
apparently
with her niece.
Well, she also forgot to put a here box on her attendance.
Oh yeah, the text box.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to happen a lot, especially if people don't use Canvas a lot. It's pretty easy to overlook because it's just that little drop down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've already messed up on my attendance. I don't know about you, but I forgot to change the date on 2 of my classes. So I'm hoping...
No, that was one thing I...
Go ahead.
Well, do you remember we had that e-learning day on March 13th, that Friday?
Yes.
I used Edpuzzle to, manipulate a video, YouTube video for the kids. I never set up the classes in Edpuzzle, so the kids watch the video, but there's no record of them watching the video. So I had to go through every single one of my students in Canvas
Oh my
and
goodness.
check to make sure that it's all on March 13th.
That's awful. And we did actually get access to a really good resource. And I don't know if I told you this. GoFormative, one of the tools I use every day, and I think Mrs. Cotton is going to it.
Right.
They, like a lot of the companies out there, are releasing their resources for free because of this pandemic.
Right.
And they have actually given us the pro version of GoFormative, and I'm acting as like the admin for Covington High School. So if you'd like in, or just to go ahead and check it out, I can send you an invite. It's a pretty great resource for like uploading PDFs and then making them editable.
Oh, you did tell me about this. I didn't know that they had given it to us.
It's crazy, yeah. It's so good. And you can set it up for multiple choice, true, false. It'll grade stuff for you. You can put a canvas so kids can actually draw in certain sections. That's a great picture. I hope the stream gets frozen on that picture. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, goodness. So, how quickly did you put your order in for that Star Wars box set you sent this morning?
Still thinking about it.
Right? And will be forever?
Well, I may make a decision pretty quick on that one.
Right? I mean, if you have Disney Plus, you have access to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, this is the big tin box with a hinge on it, and all sorts of fun features.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, if you want,
they should.
I can put a Disney Plus.
They should have put that in the movie.
Exactly. The wrong department was working on the wrong thing. Here, I'll put a flash drive in a tin if you want one of those. I'll put it in a Pete Alonso baseball tin.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. Going back to yesterday's, I miss baseball like crazy right now because it's supposed to have started.
Yeah, me too.
So I've been watching nothing but YouTube videos of the mic'd up moments. And I'm becoming a really big fan of players I've never really followed before because of that. Freddie Freeman for the Braves is fantastic. So good. If you get a chance to watch his mic'd up during the All-Star game last year, it's awesome. It's so good.
Okay.
They did a mic'd up with him, I think preseason, either this year or last year, and Chipper Jones is up in the announcer booth talking to him and giving him a hard time. It's pretty great. So if you miss it as much as I do, that's a good resource. Thank you, YouTube. Even though you're 480.
Do you know who's an Atlanta Braves fan?
Who's that?
One of your classmates.
Yeah, one of my classmates. So throwback.
One of your classmates.
It's throwback.
Very big throwback. It's really surprised me when I found this out. Ben Orcutt likes the Braves.
Really?
Yeah.
See, my dad was really into the Braves when I was growing up. I think he just liked doing the tomahawk chop and doing the like the chant. I think he was just really into like the group bonding experience that they have in the stadium. And then Ryan became a big Cubs fan, and he turned to the Cubs as well, unfortunately.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, unfortunately.
He improved his. My uncle likes the New York Yankees just because of that NY design.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy how much merch they sell.
Yeah.
It's unreal how much they push just because of that logo. And it's a simple logo, but
Yeah,
it's lasted the test of
that's
time.
kind of what. Well, the Cubs are a simple logo.
Yeah, yeah.
Just a C with a circle.
Well, it used to be that little bear with the bat, right?
Yeah.
And then
Used to be.
just the C with the Cubs. Keep it simple. Unlike the Cardinals, who have like the birds on the bat with the script St. Louis.
Yeah.
You got to go big. You got to go big.
I got an email from a friend of mine in England.
Mm.
Let me read you some of what he says here. Barely any planes flying over. He lives about, 40 miles south of London, maybe.
Okay.
Barely any planes flying over. Traffic back to 1970s level. Air cleaner, stars more visible, and owls at night. Owls audible at night. We have a decent garden. That's what the British call a backyard. So the kids can play football and badminton. So soccer and badminton. We can see London from our house, and it's getting worse there. 3 people in church have symptoms, not too bad, but not getting better quickly. Someone up the road has a flag at half-mast.
Really?
So
family-wise, they're actually having a good time.
yeah, family-wise, he says it's great.
Yeah. But yeah,
He says, I feel almost guilty admitting that it's been quite peaceful for us.
yeah, that's kind of an interesting feeling, kind of the way it is here. I've been walking around town quite a bit, trying to get exercise, trying to stay alive for a couple more years, you know? And
I need to do.
I tell you, just walking around the street stock, it's empty. And it's eerie, and it's kind of scary at night. I don't know. It's just a weird feeling. Not seeing any cars
I don't know.
or anything like that.
I don't know if I should name names, but I will. And this is a reflection on me and how I'm reacting to it. April and Mark Switzer. They usually take a walk around town together in the afternoons or early evenings.
Yep.
It's natural for me to see them, but yesterday I saw them walking down the street and I thought, oh my gosh, are they contagious? And that's a bad mindset to have.
Somebody coughed in Walmart the other day, and I could have swore someone was going to scream scatter. Like,
there's a report. I don't know where. Yeah, some lady in a grocery store, on purpose, she coughed on all of the fruits and vegetables, and the store threw every bit of it away.
In Covington?
No, I forget where this was.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
I need produce.
I don't know if she was mad about something or what, but
yeah, that's ridiculous.
Take all the place on her.
Who does that? That lady, apparently.
Yeah, that lady.
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what, I have cooked in the kitchen more in the last 2 weeks than I have in the last couple years. That's kind of nice. The skillet's gotten quite a bit of use. You gonna be all right over there, Star?
When you've got an 18-pound cat and he wants to move, you just kind of let him do his thing.
He's 18 pounds?
He's 18 pounds.
Your cat's heavier than the bowling ball.
Yes, he is.
I love that. That's great.
To be fair, he is a larger cat.
Okay.
I mean, big bone. He's got a large frame, but he does have a belly on him. Like father, like son, I guess.
So, I don't actually know a lot about cats and breeding and that kind of stuff. Are they like dogs, where are they different breeds?
There are different breeds
that are distinct like that.
Oh, very much so. You've probably seen the hairless cats. There are cats with bigger ears, longer hair. Um, Ajax and Scamp, they're both considered, just standard American short hair. But even there's differences.
Hmm.
Ajax has kind of thick, coarse hair, and Scamp has smooth, silky hair. And Scamp has this beautiful kind of geometric pattern that swirls around on each of her hind legs. And Ajax is basically just orange and white.
He's Garfield.
Pretty much. No stripes, though, except on his tail. His tail's beautiful. I should have shown it to you.
Oh,
At the
we
base,
saw some
it starts,
tail.
you did. The base starts, his solid orange. And then about halfway up, you see these light rings. And then by the time it gets to the tip, it's completely white.
Okay. See, I think of like different breeds, like a German Shepherd and a Chihuahua.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
where you can definitely tell one's gigantic and lives a completely different lifestyle, and one is tiny
Yeah,
and yippy, that shakes all the
yeah,
time. I just don't know that I've ever seen that kind of difference in a cat.
yeah,
Other like Savannah cats, those are different. The ones that you feed
yeah.
the live mice to.
Right.
Would you ever have one of those?
Cat? No, I never have. All of my cats have been much calmer than that.
Would you get a
But
Savannah
cats,
cat?
I don't think that I would.
Because I know people that have them.
Yeah,
They are crazy.
I I love cats, but I also respect nature, and I know that I believe some animals belong in nature and not inside a house.
Yeah, when you have to feed them live animals, that's when
Yeah,
you know something's a little wrong as a domesticated animal.
right.
Hey, Scotty's in the chat. She said, I kind of
Yay.
want a Scottish fold cat or a Siamese. What's a Scottish fold cat? Am I going to have to
Oh,
Google that?
let's look at it.
I'm going to Google that because I
I
don't
am.
think it's a real thing. I think Scotty's throwing stuff out.
My
Scottish
uncle had
fold.
Siamese for the
Oh,
longest
it's
time.
hideous. What is wrong with its
One of
ears?
those. That was beautiful.
Are you kidding?
Oh,
Are you
cats are
looking at
great.
the same picture I am? Are you looking at the Wikipedia?
No, I just did a image search.
Oh, you did an image search. Okay.
No. Look at those big eyes, though. Those are beautiful eyes.
Oh, that's terrifying. Can you imagine that thing like on your chest at night, just wanting food, trying to eat your
Yes,
soul? Siamese, are those the ones from Lady and the Tramp?
yes, yes.
Those creep me out
My
too.
uncle, my uncle had Siamese for the longest time, but his last Siamese cat passed away in his arms, and after that, he was never able to get another one. He's got other cats, but just not Siamese.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm still staring at this fold cat, man. How does it hear anything? Scotty, what is wrong with you? Ah, it stares straight into your soul.
Cats have a way of hearing everything. Oh,
Even,
Joey just sent a message.
even this little thing? To the group chat? Tell him to get in here. He can hang out with the cool kids. Hey, Scotty. Good work on getting your stuff in on time. Proud of you, kid. Oh, there's a Munchkin Scottish fold cat.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those Munchkin cats.
Dude, Stock, you have to look at this thing. It is terrifying.
No, I saw it on the other page. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This has opened up a whole new world of memes.
How do you think Spencer would do with one of those?
He'd be terrified. He hates cats there was I don't know if you knew this cat. There was a deaf cat in my neighborhood named Bob. He looked a lot like Ajax, not as
Yeah.
portly as Ajax, but he looked a lot like him. And he would just walk around town, just kind of doing his own thing. And he would sit on
Yeah.
my front porch, on those chairs I have on my front porch. He would sit on the
Yeah.
back of them and just stare into my living room window. Spencer hated him. He would stand on the back of the chair and just bark at him. Just bark, 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 bark. Hours on end. Bob couldn't hear him, so he's just staring at the window like Spencer's the dumbest thing he's ever seen. And Spencer is losing his mind. And unfortunately, Bob passed a while ago. But he was awesome.
Yeah.
He was awesome. Scotty says the Munchkin is cute too. No.
No, I got negative thoughts on the Munchkin. Not the cat itself, but it's not a natural breed. It was genetically manipulated to be a short cat. I don't like doing that to animals.
That's a big thing in the fish community.
Is it?
Like those neon fish, they're injected with dyes and they're bred a certain way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm genetically altered to be superhuman, so don't hate on me.
And all they had to do was take one of your feet.
That's right. Pretty close. Pretty close. Yeah, that was...
I told Joey to join us.
Yeah.
He said, I'm on baby duty. He said, I'm on baby duty while Danny is working, but I just tuned in.
Perfect. Well, tell him you had a cat crawl over
Joey,
you.
Joey, say hi in the chat.
Yeah, jump in the
when
chat,
this becomes
Mr.
a video,
Holt.
yeah, when this becomes a video, you can look back and see Ajax.
He's on baby duty today.
Yep. Well, like you said, he's a man of many talents.
That's right. That's right. Maybe we can learn about your podcast source if Mr. Holt jumps into the chat real quick.
Come on, Joey.
Yeah, we can get some actual answers other than, I don't know, Joey's in charge of that. Hey!
Yeah, Joey. Oh, there he is.
What's up?
Joey, Craig wants to know what podcast broadcasters our podcast is on. What services? What's the right way to phrase that?
Give us the details. What's the easiest way for people to subscribe?
All eyes are on Joey right now.
Yep. And there's no like typing notification or anything like that. I'm looking down a lot because I'm looking at my baseball cards right here. Waiting on Joey to type. Or as it says so stately in the chat, Joseph.
Ooh, Joseph.
Joseph. We'll get Joey's feelings on Munchkin cats as well. Munchkin Scottish fold cats.
Pop quiz for you, Craig.
Yes.
What's Joey's middle name?
Is it something obscure? Can I make something up?
No.
Hey,
it's not obscure.
Alphonse.
Or Reynolds. Okay. It's not obscure, but you don't hear it that often. At least not anymore.
Oh, I'm going to stick with Alphonse.
Oh, Stitcher. That's the one I was thinking of.
Oh, okay. Stitcher. Hey, Cora, how's it going? Cora's giving a shout
so
out
it doesn't
to Mr.
start.
Holt.
Yeah. The two of us are here, and she wants to talk to Mr. Holt.
I get it. Let's see. We're on most podcasting apps: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, SoundCloud. Hey, that's impressive because I know a lot of people don't throw it on Google Play. Something about their terms of service, or I don't know, something like that. Now we've got a little connection going in the chat. That's fun. I'm going to look you guys up on Spotify, actually, while I'm here.
Okay.
You'll have to excuse my super loud mechanical keyboard. You'll be able to hear it in Petersburg. Cora's doing good. How is quarantine with Mr. Steve Reynolds? That sounds like a fun time. Hopefully he's been in the Sugar Shack. Okay, so...
Is he quarantined at home too, or can he go to work?
Oh, actually, I don't know. Let's ask Cora. What do you think?
Yeah.
I'm going to log into my Spotify while you guys are talking.
Okay.
What's History Buffet? Is what it was called?
The History Buffet.
The history. Oh, that's the important part.
Yep. Yeah. We actually debated that, and we both agreed that the History Buffet sounded better.
So you're like
Steve,
Ohio State University.
Yes. Or the Ball State.
I don't think that's a thing. Okay, let's see here.
The Boston. Oh, baby raccoons. I've got a baby raccoon story.
You've been
Anyone want to hear
raccoons? It? Oh, I have a wildlife story real quick before your baby raccoon story.
Okay.
I went for a cruise last night in my super safe COVID-19 free car, and I came up upon a possum laying in the middle of the road on 2nd Street. And it saw my headlights, turned onto its back, and then put its arm in the air, a little paw in the air. First time I've ever seen one play dead right in front of me. It was amazing. I loved it. Okay, go ahead. Baby raccoon story, Stock.
Okay. I was maybe 20 or so. I was working at McDonald's. This is over the summer. I had closed, and after close, you clean the store and you're out of there at around 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So for whatever reason, I decided to take the back way home, which is twisty, turny roads, but it's a nice, calming drive. And so I went that way. As I went around one curve, way up in the distance, I saw these two flashes that I recognized as animal eyes, flashing in light. So I slowed down, and as I slowed down, this full-grown raccoon walked out from, the side of the road and stopped right in front of me in my lane. And so I came to a halt, and the whole time she was just looking at me, standing there looking at me, waiting to see what I would do. And when she saw that I came to a complete halt, she turned around, must have said something, and 3 of the cutest little baby raccoons came tumbling out of the side of the road, and they all crossed together.
That's perfect.
And then I went on. It was great.
So, Stock, I just followed you guys on Spotify. The History Buffet.
Awesome.
Yep.
Joey, we have a follower.
Yep. I see a 42-second trailer and a 49-minute podcast from yesterday. Main courses include, and this is what you were talking about yesterday in our stream, William Walker and the Filibuster Campaign of 1856 and 1857. And then that's as much as the detail gives me on the short one. Oh, here we go. And then it expands out. Very cool. You guys are so professional. Origin of the word vaccine. Stock didn't know where it was hosted.
Sorry, everyone.
We found out, though. We found out. Cora, go follow Mr. Holt and Mr. Stockburger on Spotify. The History Buffet.
Listen to our podcast.
Scotty, if
Tell
you're
your
still
friends.
in here, go check that out, too. It'd be a fun listen while you're quarantined. Oh, goodness.
It'll be just as fun as this is.
Exactly. I don't
Yeah,
know
we are.
It's not. Hey, big news from Pokemon Go. They're going to allow us to play at home. So you don't have to actually walk for the next couple months.
But so you've got Pikachu in one corner and Chow Chow or whatever in the other.
Chow Chow, yes. Isn't that a dog breed?
I don't. It's a dog breed. I don't know Pokemon names.
Is it Chow Chow? Oh, they're even uglier than those Scottish fold cats.
Pikachu, Eevee, Snorlax,
Yes, I Snorlax.
Charizard.
Snorlax is my spirit animal. Actually, I don't think we're allowed to say spirit animal anymore. Let me
Oh,
check.
why not?
Because that is drawing back to a negative connotation to Native Americans. And there's another term. It's a cultural appropriation thing. I didn't know this until yesterday. This is what I do on my pandemic break. Yeah, I don't remember what you're supposed to call it, but you're not supposed to call it spirit animal.
But what if you do have a spirit animal?
Like Marshall Bravestar, the 90s cartoon. Hawk, wolf, puma, and bear. Marshall
Hey, I'm
Bravestar.
taking a quiz right now.
Which
What's
Marshall
my spirit
Bravestar?
animal?
Oh, okay. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be cat. You know that. My
I
spirit
feel
animal
it.
is the Snorlax.
I feel at peace with myself most of the time. Is that accurate, fairly accurate, somewhat accurate, very inaccurate?
I would say somewhat accurate.
I tend to be more down to earth than head in the clouds. Accurate, fairly accurate, somewhat very inaccurate.
I don't know. That's a hard one because you're very fundamental when it comes to getting things done, but you also think big and you dream big
Yeah.
outside the box. I don't know how I would answer that. That's interesting.
I frequently do without a specific schedule or plan.
Yeah, that's true.
I would say very accurate.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm going to put a picture of my spirit animal underneath my picture here.
And then YouTube will delete your account because you've culturally appropriated somebody else's ideas.
No, I'll just get ticked on stream. They can't really do anything to me. I'll get a copyright claim. That's about it. Okay, let me... The only bad part about having multiple hard drives on your system is trying to remember where things are stored. Have you done any more on your Le Petit Prince deal?
Oh, I wanted to ask you about that.
Yeah.
When I went to look at the videos, the video and the sound, the audio, are not synced.
Okay. Yeah, we can fix that.
There's about a second delay.
Yeah, we can fix that pretty easily.
The audio is about a second after the video.
Okay, yeah. Well, we can put that in like a video editor.
Okay.
And just move the timeline in a second. You said it's just like a second?
Yeah.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
Not a problem. Oh, you're recording episode 2 tonight. Did you know that, Stock?
Yes, I did.
Did you know what topic?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know each other's topics.
Oh.
We surprise each
other. Okay, well then I won't ask.
Okay. I'll tell you this, what I've chosen is something very interesting, and the first time I learned it, I kind of sat back and thought, I never would have imagined that, but that's a great idea.
Okay, I'm down with that. I'm putting Snorlax on my stream. There we go. As soon as you figure out your spirit animal, I'll put yours on your window as well.
Okay, I just got it.
What's your spirit animal? A Scottish folding cat.
Nope. I am the owl.
The owl? Really? Do you want a cartoon owl or a real
Yeah.
one?
What does a cartoon look like? If it's Owl from Winnie the Pooh, sure.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can find that.
The owl spirit animal is emblematic of a deep connection with wisdom and intuitive knowledge. When the spirit of the animal guides you, you can the true reality and see beyond illusion and deceit. Who writes this stuff?
Either a computer or a non-English speaker. My guess is on the second. Oh, there we go. I found one.
I have a third option, but we're on a public forum, and I don't want to get...
Mr. Holt, do you have a preview of what you'll be talking without giving too much away? What is this trying to save as a JPEG for some reason? Savages, I need a ping! Oh well, this will happen.
I just texted you, Craig.
Did you? I've got my phone on silent.
Okay. I want you to laugh.
Probably. It's true. Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming. A blind person could have seen that one coming.
But how about a deaf cat?
A deaf cat? Poor Bob. He had those little bobbed ears like that Scottish folding cat, too. I think his was due to years of being a street cat.
Yeah.
It happens. He was a stud, though. Alright, I'm going to add your owl.
Oh, mark your calendars, everyone. Starting April 2nd at 7 p.m., Dolly Parton will be reading bedtime stories for your kids.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
You know, she has a book program where you can get a free book every month between the ages of, like, from the time you're born to maybe 10 or so.
I did see that. Yeah, I saw something about that. Stock, I put my Snorlax next to your owl.
Okay.
You're going to like it. I don't know how far ahead we are. Like 30 seconds, maybe?
In 5 hours when it pops up, I'll tell you if I like it or not.
We're living in the future, is what we're doing.
She's calling it Good Night with Dolly.
Good Night with Dolly. That's promiscuous.
Oh, I like that. That's good.
Oh, you saw him. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for episode 2 now that I'm a subscriber.
Now you just have to be a listener.
That's right. That'll be today. That'll be while I'm tripping on my walk. Like actually tripping over a branch, not like medically induced tripping. Oh, goodness. Stock, it's almost 11 o'clock already.
Is it? Wow.
It is. That went quick. Went super quick. Let's see how many people have turned in assignments for today.
Oh, I'm going to check mine too.
All right, we got a good number. Got a good number on computer science. Let's check radio TV. Radio TV's not awake yet. Personal finance, there was a test today, and 3/4 of the class has already taken it. Very cool.
Good.
And let's check web design. Web design is usually pretty on it. I know Scotty's already turned her stuff in. Yeah, about half already. I'll take it.
Okay. All but 2 French 1 are here.
Scotty's working on her radio TV assignment right now. I'll believe it when I see it, Scotty. With your Scottish munchkin folding cat in your lap.
About half of French 2. And this internet is so slow.
I think it's worldwide right now. I don't think
Yep.
ISPs were prepared for COVID-19, at least in the United States.
My French 3 is still asleep.
As the older you get, the closer to senioritis.
Yeah.
Any word on graduation yet, Stock?
Still nothing.
We won't know until we get closer.
Probably not. I would say probably not until, well, start of May, when we're supposed to go back to school.
Yeah.
You just have to see what happens.
Yep. It's kind of a wait and see for a lot of things right now.
Yep.
Hey, are you able to see my video today on Skype? You shouldn't.
No, all I see is your icon.
Okay, cool. You just hear my golden voice. It's a mix of Fergie and Jesus.
That's all I need.
Get you through.
Yep.
Love it. Scotty,
Hey,
are you close on your badge check yet? I didn't check. Were you already in? Let me check. What's that, Stock? You're saying something?
I've got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Earlier this morning or last night? I think this morning. I heard some fire trucks. Do you know what was happening?
No, I didn't hear anything and didn't hear anything of it.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to put in a call to Kedrick Sowers after we're done here.
Yeah.
What time?
Well, let me think. Probably around 8:15, 8:30 maybe.
The 30, Scotty. I was walking around town. That's interesting. I didn't hear anything.
What side were you on?
Well, I had my headphones on after I put them back in, after I fell down. So I was listening to, I think, a YouTube live stream. I should have been listening to the History Buffet.
You should have.
Actually, so you guys are recording tonight. Are you posting tonight as well?
No, we record, then Joey edits everything, and he posted it last night. We recorded last Tuesday, so it's about a week turnover.
I just clicked on it, Scotty. I see it now. Well, darn. My walks around town usually last about an hour and a half, 2 hours. That would have been perfect to listen to 2 podcasts. I'll just have to settle for one. And a trailer. Maybe.
Well, actually, for everything that we recorded, it was about 2 hours, I think.
Oh, before you edit it?
Or wait, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Like I say, Joey does all that.
You just provide the talent.
And the good looks.
There it is on a podcast. That's what you need. You know, it's the history buffet. I do have a black and white picture of you dressed in a Civil War outfit. Remember when we went to that place?
Yep,
Yeah.
I've got the color.
Hey, there's the cover image for your podcast.
That's perfect.
The history buffet with stock as a
And
Civil
hey,
War soldier.
I dressed up for the ghost walk or cemetery walk a few years ago. I was a French soldier.
A French soldier. Yeah, that's right. I do remember that.
Do you know that we have? Oh, I should mention that on the history buffet. We have a French soldier who's buried here in Covington.
Up across from the Mexican place?
Well, that's where his tombstone is. His actual grave is about 3 miles outside of town.
Is there a reason
Don't
for
ask me
that?
why.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's weird.
No idea.
Yeah, that's messed up. They just threw him in a ditch, decided to put a stone up, throw people off the scent.
Or maybe half of him is in town, half of him is out of town.
That's probably it. That poor guy.
Yeah, that's it. Maybe he was drawn in court.
Oh my, I hope not. Do you remember his name?
Oh, gosh. Well, I never throw anything away, so it's around here somewhere. I'd really have to look for it. I don't remember it off the top of my head.
It's in the pamphlet. Look it up in the pamphlet, and we'll find her one of these days. Oh goodness! Yeah, Scotty is killing this e-learning. Good on you, Scotty.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Good role model.
that's right. We should all look to Madison Pippin as our shining light. The example for all.
She'll get all of her work done, and she'll be the only one to graduate when it's time.
It'd be a short ceremony. We won't even need the gym. We can do that in the atrium.
Nope. Just do it online. We're doing everything else online.
That's true. They have a better upload speeds at the school. The stream would look a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah. So we can just park in the parking lot and do it there.
Exactly. Let's make this happen. Everybody Skypes in. We just have one giant graduation stream. And we can still see everybody's reaction when I tell them they're not graduating. It does remind me, I need to check.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Fastest typer on earth. Stock, what are you going to do with your coronavirus stimulus check?
I've been thinking about that. I've been looking at new Chromebooks.
Oh, okay.
And there are some really good, fancy Chromebooks that are right around $1,000.
Like the Pixel book, the Pixel Slate?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you know how I like to do those digital drawings?
Yeah,
that'd be perfect for me. Yeah.
Did you see the attachable keyboard to the Slate? With the round keys?
I don't think I've seen.
You look it up.
No, I haven't.
It's got round keys. It's supposed to decrease travel, decrease errors on typing so you don't hit the corners. And it looks really sharp. I was going to go to check my shared drives to see how everybody's doing on their senior project. Scotty, how you doing on your senior project? Oh, you've already got the resume done. I'm gonna see if you lied on here. Give me a second. Okay. Okay.
That's a nice looking keyboard.
What's that?
That's a nice looking keyboard.
I like it. Yeah. It's pretty sharp. I think it's
Yeah.
what, like $100 and some extra.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, your mileage may vary. May vary. Uh-oh. Lost your image. Are you still there? You look determined in the stream. Well, we'll see if it reconnects real quick. I'm going to check out Scotty's resume. And then if stock doesn't get back in, probably close down the stream. Thanks for joining. It's been fun. All right. Good job, Scotty. Your resume looks good. See if anybody else has done any of theirs. Okay. All right. Anybody have any other questions, comments, rage you want to throw my way? Scotty, I think it's just you in here. I'm going to end this, close it down, get on to making some lunch. See you tomorrow.